Yeah, the previous video I was eating, I didn't show you all I was eating. I went to a cookout, one of my subscribers talking about Spectre Gadget. Make sure I got the right name. Yeah, I believe that's his name. Make sure we get the right name. Right subscriber. Yeah, like I said, Spectre Gadget mentioned in the last video that he actually does pretty good cookouts, and I was talking about my last video I did on the movie. There's a movie review. This is going to be another movie review. I reviewed Top Gun. Go check that out. I probably will link it in the credits below. I mean, either in the description or in the yeah, probably be linked somewhere below in the either below. I'll link the video. I'll link to that video below, and below or somewhere up in the card, somewhere in the video, maybe be in the description or in the comments below. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how to. I'm just learning stuff. I just know how to add a card. I got a title card in my video, so go check out the my new review where I talk about whether Tom Cruise is actually flying F-18s or not, and Top Gun Maverick. Go check it out. So anyway, you have to make a wardrobe change. That's something we do on the YouTube, man. We always make wardrobe changes. Oh, by the way, like I said, this is what Spectre Gadget cooked up. This is what I got from his cookout. I forgot to show you that in the last video. I made he did macaroni and cheese, green beans, and grilled chicken with honey barbecue sauce. So yeah, so in this movie we're gonna be talking about what are we gonna be talking about? Definitely not Top Gun Maverick. We already did that. We're gonna be talking about what are we gonna be talking about? Yeah, Tomorrow War with tomorrow. So we're gonna be talking about Tomorrow War with starring Chris Pratt and J.K. Simmons. That's who's in it, and those are like the two big name actors, and yeah, Chris Pratt and J.K. Simmons are in it, and some other people are in it too, but too many people to mention here. But it's got Chris Pratt in it. A lot of you probably most people are here probably a lot of Chris Pratt fans. So anyway, just got Chris Pratt. No any other movies he's in or who is in Tomorrow War. Let me know at the bottom if you like it. Anyway, we're gonna finish trying to eat this meal, and this one I also have another movie review I did of King Kong versus Godzilla. I'll try to put that in the cards if I can, or in the description below. I'll try to make a link to that movie too. Anyway, in the Tomorrow War, basically Chris Pratt, he plays the lead. So he basically starts out during modern day, but they don't make modern day like it's 2020 or 2021. It's more like modern day is like pre-internet, or at least pre-cell phone, because looks like everybody's begins out. Everybody's at like a family gathering. Looks like, I don't want to say it's at a Christmas party, because family, but they're watching TV, and most days if you got kids sitting reading something, they're going to be reading on a tablet. But the little girl actually is reading an encyclopedia, so they make modern day more like pre-technology, more like early 2000, maybe 1990s, where people probably still actually had books before everybody had tablets. So his little girl's reading a book. encyclopedia. And Chris Pratt plays a science teacher. He's like a high school, middle school science teacher, and he had some. I guess his character had some war experience. It was like I think an Iraq war vet, maybe Gulf War vet. I think he was supposed to be. So anyway, he they're sitting there watching a soccer game, not a football game, watching a soccer game. It's supposed to be like a big soccer game. And next thing you know, they had this big thing come out of the sky. Okay, so they have this big thing, it's that ball flash, and all these soldiers walk off, and this lady comes off and basically says they came back in time. The plot is they come back in time to recruit people from the past, from the present day, to go into the future to fight a war because they're fighting these creatures, and they're fighting these creatures that are just plain monsters. I mean, don't want to ruin the plot, but they're just monsters. I mean, they don't even fight. They don't negotiate. They don't fight. They just basically eat their enemy. They just eat people. That's all they do. And like these monsters. So it's not like aliens shooting guns. They shoot these darts like from their mouth. And in order to kill them, you have to shoot them right here. You can't do them. So anyway, but so there's like the subplot where they find out that they can poison them, but the female doesn't die. You can't put like a queen. It's almost like compared to like maybe Star Trek The Borg where they had the queen, the monster, these creatures have a queen. Like they had to get the female, the queen, and see how they can kill her so they can kill them, kill the creatures. So anyway, Chris Pratt, he's teaching his class, and he has a student. Now this is going to come up a little bit later that likes to talk about volcanoes. And anyway, he gets called in to the draft thing, and they basically draft him. He gets drafted, and and he's actually told when he's going to die in 7 years, but they don't tell him how he's going to die. So anyway, so he gets so he goes back, and the lady, that girl's in charge, she starts talking to him. He asks what's her name, and they have the same last name. I mean, I guess I get some spoilers out here. It's actually his daughter 30 years in the future, because they go 30 years in the future. So his daughter brought him back for a specific purpose, and he ends up finding out how he dies. He doesn't die in battle. He finds out that he actually dies in a car crash. But whether that happens in the movie or not, we're going to get to that. So anyway, he decides to so he wanted to bring his daughter back with him, but he can't. But he's able to come back with the virus to kill him off, right? And he comes back, and well, he's got a sample. He's got like a claw of one of the monsters, and they test it, and well, anyway, and they said this is volcano ash. And he goes, you know anybody knows volcano ash? He goes, yeah, I do. Again, he goes through the kid he teaches, and the kid determines his middle school science class he teaches, and he teaches the kid how to do. The kid says, yeah, this came from a volcano like on the border of Russia or China, or came on or North Korea, kept some volcano on there. I can't remember where the volcano was at. You know, there's an actual volcano in that area, and the kid says, yeah, the last time it exploded, it was like 949 AD or something like that. And anyway, and then they learned that these creatures attacked, and these creatures first attacked in 2048 in Russia. They took over Russia and went throughout the whole world. They just wiped. There was only we got like 6-7 billion people on the planet. They had a whole the population down to less than, like I think they said 500, I think they said like 500 people or 500,000, 5,000 people are left on the planet. And so anyway, yeah, so they go back and then they go to the thing when well, first of all they ask the United States government if they'll drop them off, and the United States government, the guy, the secretary, Secretary of Defense, whoever the guy was, says, "Are you crazy? You think we're going to just drop you off to like a sovereign nation, enemy territory? A sovereign nation just drop you off?" And so they get over there, and this is gonna have lots of spoilers in. So somehow they go to this other guy. This other guy gets him in there. It turns out to be Chris Pratt's character's dad, J.K. The guy, what's his name again? Tomorrow War. Yeah, J.K. Simmons. Yeah, J.K. Simmons. He plays the dad of the Chris Pratt's character, and I guess they had a strange. They were not. They didn't get along before this. They had kind of strange relationship because his dad was some kind of criminal or something, and because there's one scene in the movie, he wants to he's thinking about taking that because he didn't want to get drafted because he already volunteered, and they had a thing on his arm that says they said if you remove this, we'll drop your next of kin, your wife or your daughter will be going to fight instead of you. And I think he was going to take it off, and he goes to turns out to be his dad who's going to take it off, right? He was going to take it off, and his dad threw some water something on him. He wanted to make sure he wasn't water, and he says, "You think I would turn you in to just to get out of the draft? I mean, I wouldn't do that." And so anyway, so look just forward to forward to where they go where they have to kill these creatures. At first we thought you think okay they came out of a volcano for some reason, but when they get down there they see the ship. I don't know how if the ship crashed or if they landed there and they had to that volcano explodes and that's how they come out because they end up you know cut to the chase. They go there, take care of business, come back, and it was basically announced the guy that said that no, he's not going to send them. No, he uses the news says no, because I planned the whole thing. We coordinated with the Russians, we coordinated with the Chinese, send them in, coordinated the whole thing, took care of it. So they pretty much what he had, Chris Pratt had to do, his character had to do. He can only when he came back in time, when he came back from the future back to the present, when he jumped, it was a one-way trip, and it was the time in the present to stop this war. The only way they could stop the war from ever happening is if they stopped it before it even started. They had to stop it before it started. And like I said, I'm gonna try to make a couple of videos to this somehow. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It either be in a somewhere over here, down here, or somewhere would be a card to Top Gun Maverick I just did, and also my King Kong review movie I did a while back, King Kong versus Godzilla movie, or I put links in the description somehow. I'll figure it out. So thanks for working with me. Probably gonna maybe take a YouTube course. Maybe Skillshare. If anybody recommends that Skillshare is a good thing to learn how to do YouTube videos, if that's worth it, and let me know. Let me know that in the comments below too. Thank you and have a nice day.